Sabha poll, we'll do it in 7 phases, as was done last time.
Poll dates announced, 32 days to go. It's open election season. Congress taking the electoral bonds controversy to BJP's doorstep. Now, BJP bolsters on a Rahul Gandhi's alleged gaffe. Rahul Gandhi attacked the BJP's alleged misuse of agencies with this statement.
हिंदू धर्म में शक्ति शब्द होता है। हम शक्ति से लड़ रहे हैं। राजा की आत्मा ईवीएम में है। हिंदुस्तान की हर संस्था में है, ईडी में है, सीबीआई में है, इनकम टैक्स डिपार्टमेंट में है।
The BJP quick to call the comment misogynist, anti-Hindu.
This is not just insult of Hindu faith, it also shows the misogynistic mindset of Rahul Gandhi, who is against Nari Shakti and its manifestations.
The PM, without naming Rahul Gandhi, tore into him. First, Telangana.
भाइयों बहनों, इंडिया अलायंस ने कल अपनी घोषणा जाहिर कर दी है। घोषणा पत्र उनका जाहिर हो गया है और इसलिए लड़ाई एक तरफ शक्ति के विनाश के लोग करने वाले लोग हैं, दूसरी तरफ शक्ति की पूजा करने वाले लोग। मुकाबला 4 जून को हो जाएगा। कौन शक्ति का विनाश कर सकता है और कौन शक्ति के आशीर्वाद प्राप्त कर सकता है, इसका मुकाबला 4 जून को हो जाएगा।
Then Karnataka.
इन्हें मां भारती की बढ़ती हुई शक्ति से नफरत हो रही है। इन्हें भारतीय नारी का उत्थान अच्छा नहीं लग रहा। इन्हें भारतीय नारी का सशक्तिकरण पसंद नहीं आ रहा। शक्ति पर वार का मतलब है देश की माताओं, बहनों, बेटियों पर वार। शक्ति पर वार का मतलब है नारी कल्याण की योजनाओं पर वार।
The Congress responded with Rahul comment, not anti-Hindu.
एंटी हिंदू क्या हुआ भाई? अब शक्ति एक शब्द है जो हमारे संस्कारों में है, हमारे धर्म में है, हमारी आस्थाओं में, लेकिन शक्ति एक हिंदी शब्द भी है। भाई बीजेपी अगर कोई चीज ना समझ पाएगी या जानबूझ के ना समझ बन रही है तो वो जाने, इसका जवाब उनसे पूछना चाहिए।
But by Shakti, he was referring to an evil force.
पूरी की पूरी भाजपा अनाप शनाप अनर्गल बातें कर रही है। कल जब से राहुल गांधी ने आसुरी शक्ति के खिलाफ खुलकर हमला बोला, यह चुनाव आसुरी शक्ति और दैवी शक्ति के बीच का चुनाव है।
Prime Minister's and Rahul Gandhi's fiery Shakti clash. Which Shakti will voters side with? Top focus on To The Point this evening. Good evening. You're watching To The Point. I'm Preeti Chaudhary. Let's quickly take that question to our panelists this evening. R.P. Singh, National Spokesperson, BJP. Meeta Chakravarti, National Spokesperson, Congress. Sanjay Singh, Consulting Editor, IANS. Ashutosh, Political Analyst with us. Before we are joined by our Congress spokesperson, I want to connect to Ashutosh. Ashutosh, what do you make of the statement that Rahul Gandhi used? Because every time you bring in Hinduism, you bring in Shakti, do you see this? That he maybe possibly should not have said it? Do you read it as a gaffe? Do you read it as being misconstrued? But ultimately, what do you think the message will the voter carry?
See, BJP and the RSS, it thrives on propaganda, misinformation and deception. And why every time an election comes in, they go back to Hinduism, and as if Hinduism is their copyright. The fact of the matter is, you go to Karnataka, somebody is talking about Bajrang Dal, and suddenly Bajrang Dal is converted into Bajrang Bali, and the propaganda is unleashed that how the Bajrang Bali has been insulted. So, if you see from the BJP's perspective, nothing wrong, because this is election time. So they would like to attack Congress party and the opposition, and opposition, the Congress party would like to attack on the BJP and the NDA. Perfectly all right in elections. But what is unfortunate is that why every time election is there, the communalization of the politics starts. Why every time election is there, the religion becomes the most important factor. Instead of talking about your own achievements in the last 10 years, if BJP is talking about Viksit Bharat, I think that's a better way of communicating with the people. But every time this happens, and that is the sad part of it, that whether the Indians will be voting in the name of religion, whether the Indians will be voting in the name of Shakti, whether the Indians will be voting in the names of Bajrang Bali or Ram Mandir, or they are voting for the unemployment and the price rise. This government in the last 10 years, they have claimed that they have done some good things. So they should go to the voter and seek votes on that basis. Not every time you come, sometimes Sanatan becomes important, sometimes Hindu, as if the BJP is the only party which talks about Hinduism, as if Hinduism is so weak that one word here and there will weaken Hinduism. If Hinduism is a Sanatan, it has survived for thousands of years, then BJP is not here to protect. Hinduism is not something which will be destroyed by one statement here and there. So unfortunate part is the communalization of Indian politics.
All right.
That has become the prime driver today.
Right. Before I bring in our political panelists, I just want to bring in Sanjay Singh into this conversation. Sanjay Singh, the BJP, what the Congress might allege, trying to misconstrue it, misrepresent it, what the BJP says that this is a direct insult to women, it's a misogynistic statement as well as anti-Hindu. Do you think the messaging to the voter is clearly now on the lines of Sanatan Dharm? You had an Udayanithi who said what he did, and now the BJP trying to capitalize that and leveraging it through Rahul Gandhi's Shakti comment?
When Rahul Gandhi says Hindu Dharm mein ek shabd hai Shakti, that makes the difference. If he had talked about just the Shakti, I don't think there was a problem. When he says that Hindu Dharm mein ek shabd hai, Shakti cult was about giving, attaching Devis and Devis power with the god, with the different gods, and also the goddesses like Durga, Kali, Saraswati, Lakshmi, Sitaram, Lakshmi Parvati, Parvati came in with Shankar, and there is whole lot of things happened for Shakti cult. Also, in Indian tradition, women have always Dharti Mata, Bharat Mata. Women, this Shakti cult also adds to fertility things, because women are the ones who actually do to survive family, society, and also the planet. And therefore, this concept is very wide. And Shakti also, during Navratras, you worship Shakti, whereby you also do Shastra Puja and so on and so forth. You have Devis all across the country who are part of that Shakti cult. And also, remember, the bigger festivities in India, there are the festivities where you actually install a Devi's statue like Durga Puja, Lakshmi Puja, Saraswati Puja, and then Prime Minister making, of course, he has masterly capacity to swing a narration, to come with a counterpoint, to make a rebuttal, and of course elections are there, so why not? If Rahul Gandhi makes a mistake, Rahul Gandhi says, Jai Shri Ram bolo, bhukhe maro, now he has been saying all those things, and Congress has habit of giving something better to the BJP and to Rahul Gandhi. Time and again, they have not realized that they are pitted against somebody who has masterly craftsmanship.
Okay. All right. RP Singh, I want to bring you into this conversation. Now, at one end, you can, and Sanjay Singh, encapsulated it and articulated it in terms of what Shakti means in Hinduism. But RP saying Shakti in Hinduism also means the dark force. And that is what, as per the Congress and Rahul Gandhi, the intention was to say that. And by using Hinduism and Shakti, it has been misconstrued as per the Congress as misogyny and anti-Hindu, where he was referring to the dark force, which is very well part of Hinduism as well, where Shakti many times is verbalized as the dark force.
Preeti, good evening. For me, my sister Preeti, my sister Geeta, both are Shakti. And I believe that you both believe in Hinduism, and then you believe that, yes, you are part of that power Shakti, which Hinduism connotes. I mean, there's a difference. And I don't know where do you have heard this dark force as a Shakti in the Hinduism. And then he didn't refer it to as dark force. He was categorically saying that Hindu dharm mein Shakti shabd hota hai. Hum Shakti se lad rahe hain. I don't understand why he has to fight with Shakti. I mean, he could have simply said, there are forces, Shakti, there are certain Shakti in the country, we are fighting those powers. He could have simply said that, but not. I mean, it was not that way. And I still remember that Pastor George, who said Jesus is not the real God, Jesus is the real God, not the Shakti. I mean, it started with that, and it ended with what he said about Hinduism and about Shakti. And it's not in isolation. I mean, there's a complete history behind it, whether it is Hindu extremism, whether it is Sanatan, I mean, everything which has happened in the last few years reflects the sort of thought process they have in the DNA they are in for a vote bank politics and for appeasing certain vote banks. They do so. I mean, Congress leader do so, and so has Rahul Gandhi. I mean, and if he is saying trying to turn it around that it was not religious, then why he brought word Hinduism into it?
Okay. All right. You know, RP Singh, you asked me, so I've been reading up for a while before I got into the show. So where Sanatan Dharma and Hinduism is concerned, there is something called Kali Shakti as well. And that is the misuse of a very big force.
No, Kali Shakti. Then he should have said Kali Shakti. No, give me a second. I knew.
Sure, sir. You have your second.
Then he should have said Hindu mein Kali Shakti hoti hai. No, he would have said Kali Shakti hoti hai. I said, for me, Preeti, sister Preeti and sister Geeta is Shakti, not Kali Shakti.
Okay. Well, I'll also, RP Singh, it's sister Meeta, and I'm going to Meeta Chakrabarti right now. Meeta Chakrabarti, the fact is, whether it's Shakti, whether he meant to say Kali Shakti, whatever he might have meant to say. The question is the sheer fact that he has to come back and give a clarification that all your top leadership, instead of getting together and fighting an election, are busy giving out explanations that Rahul Gandhi did not mean this. Seems to suggest it was avoidable.
Good evening to all your viewers and good evening to all the fellow panelists as well. First of all, when we talk about Shakti in Hinduism, as you correctly pointed out, there is this divine Shakti or Devi Shakti, and then there is Asuri Shakti or demonic Shakti, or the negative forces. So when Rahul Gandhi refers to fighting against the Asuri Shakti, it's amazing that BJP, a party that claims that they are so confident about their progress report, about the development track report, it's amazing as how desperate BJP is to give a spin to any narrative that is put forward by any of the Congress leaders. It's really, really amazing. My second point is, if they are such a big worshipper of Nari Shakti or Devi Shakti, then why is it that in 2018, when Association of Democratic Reforms came up with an independent observation and report, they observed that BJP is a party that has maximum number of lawmakers, maximum number of MPs and MLAs who are either rape accused or who have serious charges of crime against women against them. Why is it that this feeling of Nari Shakti does not...
I hope you will give me a chance.
Of course, sir. Let her complete.
I did not interrupt you, sir. So why is it that be it in... and the list is very long, I'm reading. Be it Kuldeep Singh in Unnao, be it Chinmay Nand, who is accused of rape of a student, of a law student in his own campus. Be it in Kathua, where, mind you, that in support of the rape accused, 2 BJP leaders, state leaders, came out in protest. Be it in Hathras, where the body was cremated without the consent of the family. Be it Ankita Bhandari, where the accused is the son of a BJP leader. Be it the Bilkis Banu case. Be it Brij Bhushan Charan Singh. Be it the Manipur horror case. Why is it that the feeling, and the list is very long, be it Vijay Joshi, a BJP former MLA who is again a rape accused, be it Sandeep Singh, and the list goes on and on. Why is it that BJP is a party that protects
Okay.
lawmakers with serious
Okay,
charges
madam,
of crime against
fine. Can I
women?
bring in RP
Is
Singh
that
wants to come in for a
Nari Shakti
rebuttal?
government?
Okay. Meeta Chakravarti, allow RP Singh. He wants to come in for a rebuttal and I'll go back to our political analyst. Yes, RP Singh, please go ahead, sir.
Well, she can pick up cases. I mean, she has all the right as the opposition to pick up individual cases and corner us. But let's talk about triple talaq. What they're supporting triple talaq? When Prime Minister gave Izzat Ghar to every woman in the country today. Prime Minister gave a gas cylinder to and a gas stove to every woman in the country today. More than 10 crore women have got a gas cylinder and a gas stove. Women's bill, women's reservation bill. I mean, were they in support or were they against it? I mean, let's talk about that. And also that Lakpati Didi, more than 2 crore women are being assigned, are being made Lakpati in this country through Drone Didi or Lakpati Didi. So who's doing it? Is the Prime Minister Modi who's doing it? I can have a long list where, on a broader perspective, a lot of things have been taken because of women. I mean, even the bank accounts which women have access to today, out of the 50 crore bank accounts which have been opened in the last 10 years, majority are the women. Out of all the schemes of Prime Minister, which beneficiaries are majority of the women. So,
okay.
But
all
let's
right,
talk about the
Meeta Chakravarti, you want to come in for a rebuttal? Allow me to go to our political analyst.
Give me a second.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. RP Singh, make your point.
Only concern is that, I mean, why always attack Hinduism? Why always, when you say Hindus are extremists, there's bigger threat to Hindu extremists from the Hindu extremists than from the Lashkar-e-Toba in the country? I mean, this is Rahul Gandhi's statement. I mean, I'm not talking about whatever the leader has spoken about Sanatan.
Okay, Meeta Chakravarti, come in for a rebuttal, then I'll go to political analyst. Quickly.
The DNA against Hinduism keep propping up.
Okay. The charge, Meeta Chakravarti, is ultimately, you might keep then crying loud, saying that you didn't mean to say it. The messaging, as per the BJP, is clear. You're anti-Hindu.
Okay, firstly, I'm happy to find out that Mr. RP Singh did not have any counter to any of the list of accusations that I read out. So BJP is clearly a party that protects people who are anti-woman, who do crimes against women. It's a proven record. And
I have a long list of
Sir, don't. Sir, please allow the same courtesy that you were accorded. RP Singh, sir, allow the same courtesy you were accorded. Can I just have Meeta Chakravarti? I'm giving you both equal time. Allow the same courtesy that you were accorded. Meeta Chakravarti, 10 seconds. I need to go across to the other guests.
Thank you. I come from a land where Nari Shakti is worshipped. I come from a land where Durga Puja and Kali Puja are happening. I come from a land where Devi Shakti happens. So I can say from a place of responsibility that this was pro-Devi Shakti and against Ashuri Shakti, against the demonic forces.
Okay.
He made a very clear...
All right, ma'am, you made your point. You made that point right in the beginning. Ashutosh and Sanjay Singh, I want to get you back into this conversation. Ashutosh, the fact is, one can... Okay, let me put it this way. We shouldn't be having this debate, but we are having this debate because this is become one of the top stories today. And it's not because of the BJP, it's because of Rahul Gandhi. You've said something, you possibly shouldn't have said it, or you articulated it not in the right context. Therefore, you have allowed the BJP to come into it and make this a political point.
No, Preeti, I completely disagree with you that Rahul Gandhi has said something. No, this is how the propaganda works. They want you to believe that he made a mistake. This is the power of propaganda, and RSS has mastered for the last 100 years. This is the book which is called Annihilation of Caste by B.R. Ambedkar. Do you know what B.R. Ambedkar has said about Hinduism? And BJP सुबह से शाम अम्बेडकर का नाम लेती है. बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर ने बौद्ध धर्म एक्सेप्ट किया. जो 16 प्रतिज्ञाएं थी उसको बीजेपी के लोगों को मालूम है कि नहीं? I don't think that they know. You know what Dayanand Saraswati has said about Bhagwan Ram and the Krishna. Does BJP know about it? No, they don't. The fact of the matter is, and this is the most dangerous part, they want a kind of a Hinduism. And they are using Hinduism for the political hegemony. That's the sad part of it. Tell me about BJP's talks about misogyny and all that. You know what happened in the Kathua, the Meeta has just referred. The man who was on the street to supporting rapists, he was promoted by BJP. These are historical records. Tejasvi Surya, who made some most derogatory remarks.
Sir, please, I'll come to you. Accord the same privilege. RP Singh, you got enough time.
No. Tejasvi Surya made the most pathetic remarks against the women of Muslim women in Arab countries. that created a diplomatic row for us. He was promoted and given a ticket. The Qatir
All right.
became
Okay, now allow me. Okay, Ashutosh, RP Singh wants to come in for a rebuttal.
10 seconds.
Sir, 10 seconds.
Braj Bhushan Saran Singh. You know, this is the most brazen and the blatant thing the party is talking about the women empowerment.
Okay. RP Singh, come in for a rebuttal now. I'll go to Sanjay Singh after you.
Women were insulted.
Okay, Ashutosh, you've made your point. RP Singh, sir, come in for a rebuttal.
Ashutosh, you never uttered. What about Sanjay Khali? You never went and supported the woman in the Sanjay Khali. You never went and supported the woman who were raped and molested and their lands were grabbed by the Shahjahan Sheikh because they belong to his particular religion. That's why you never uttered what against those women in Sanjay Khali.
Okay, let's not get into
why
this.
You support Congress and why you support. No, don't show me the books. I mean, let's talk about the subject. Since you raised the question, and how can you forget Nana Sani, who was cut into pieces and thrown into the tandoor? So, don't give me this, but tell us the fact. Did Congress support triple talaq or not? Was it not?
I want to bring in Sanjay Singh. He hasn't had a word in. No, I'm sorry. I need to go into a break, but I want to bring in Sanjay Singh. Sanjay Singh, if you now, coming back to the narrative of it all, the BJP, whatever Rahul Gandhi might have said, is going to try and make this anti-Hindu. Do you see this as one of those pitches which could affect the narrative of this election? Because the Prime Minister's already picked it up twice. Every rally he's going after the word Shakti.
Preeti, this is about narrative and perception. Who builds how and how much it reaches to the common masses and how they take it. The problem with Congress and Congress party supporters, perhaps there are too many intellectuals. Like in UPA 2 had 8-9 kind of lawyers. And they would talk in a language and about things which does not connect with common masses. So that's the problem. Now this Asuri Shakti and right Shakti was not there in Rahul Gandhi's initial remarks. The fact that, as you said, Rahul Gandhi had to come out with a clarification at around 4:30 this afternoon speaks that Congress is already on the back foot on the issue, and BJP has taken this issue to the people to the extent that it could be detrimental to Congress's prospects.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to bow out of this debate. That's all the time that we have for. But ultimately, it's going to be for the voters to decide on what side of Shakti they want to stand on and what it really means to them in terms of interpretation. We can keep talking about it till kingdom come. But what do the voters think? Right, wrong, anti-Hindu, not anti-Hindu, anti-women, not anti-women? It's in their court.